Hey everyone, Dante here with the Raging Geek, and today I have the Star Wars Black Series Carbonized Graphite Paz Vizsla. So I got this at Target off the shelf. It was $36.99. I was kind of taken back at the price. You know, I feel the regular Star Wars Black Series figures are kind of pricey as it is. I took it to the register without even thinking. It seemed to be one of the better looking Star Wars Black Series figures that you would find out on the Target shelves at any given time. Took it to the register, saw the price. I was like, whoa, $37 for this action figure. And whoa, you don't really get much in the way of accessories. I mean, you get the figure and you get his backpack with the minigun. So my initial impression is you're really paying for this carbonized graphite gimmick. You know, it's obvious. You can see the armor. It definitely has a metallic look to it. Let's open this up. Let's take a closer look. This is Paz Vizsla. This is the Star Wars Black Series Carbonized Graphite Edition. So I had this prototype armor, Boba Fett. So I just kind of am putting this next to it for scale and just for comparison. So the Paz Vizsla. Now, before I get into the figure itself, let's just get a closer look at the carbonized graphite. So you see the metallic finish on this figure. You know, looks-wise, it's a good-looking figure. You know, he definitely looks a little bulkier. You know, he should be. That's how he's portrayed in The Mandalorian. You know, the equipment is spot on. The one issue I have with this is, so there's a number of, I want to say, handles on his minigun here. I mean, though the right and left hands look very similar, the right hand looks a lot more sculpted, like it should be the trigger finger. It's not melded to the rest of the hand like the left one is. So, I mean, there's definitely a separation of the trigger finger here. Now, the way the trigger is put on the gun, it's a little bit confusing, at least for me. I would expect this handle to kind of be reversed, so it would accommodate the right hand, but it seems to accommodate the left hand as the trigger finger, which is fine. But like I said, I mean, this right hand here really looks like it was meant to be the trigger hand. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they did that intentionally. I don't know if maybe there was just a small oversight. Maybe I'm positioning the gun wrong. So, I mean, there's definitely a few handles on this gun. I mean, I'm sure there's different ways you could go about posing this, or, you know, him grasping the gun. But from the main trigger here, I mean, it seems like it's designed for the left hand, which again, I mean, it's not a showstopper, but I would have assumed it'd be the right hand, being that this looks to be the actual trigger finger. I mean, other than that, take a look. I mean, it's Paz Vizsla, if I'm saying that right. This is the way. No, this is the way. This is the way. As you know, Paz Vizsla, bested by the Mandalorian in an effort to obtain the dark saber. This was on the Mandalorian series. Now, I mean, if he was one-handing this minigun, which I guess is possible, but I mean, I would think a heavy gun like this would require two hands. You know, you could technically have it mounted. You know, he could hold it like this, one-handing it, but I'm not sure if he would do that. I mean, every time in the series, he's always had a two-handed grip. So, you know, I'm thinking more like something like this. Paz Vizsla. Unless you're really enchanted by this carbonized graphite, I mean, there's other options. You have the regular Black Series figure where it's probably substantially cheaper. So this carbonized graphite paint finish is costing you $7. You know, probably the main feature of the Mandalorians is, you know, their armor. So I guess for $7, if you really want them to have a more realistic looking armor, I guess, you know, the $37 is justified. But, you know, the regular Paz Vizsla Black Series figure is going to cost you only about $30. So $7 for the paint finish. You be the judge. I mean, what do you think? You know, I saw these once at my local Target. I picked it up. I never saw it again. So, you know, if you see these carbonized graphite figures and you're at your local Target, I would suggest getting them the moment you see them because they're probably not going to stick around for too long. They seem to be a hot item, so get it. They also have a Boba Fett figure for a similar price. I think it's going for a little more on Amazon. This is the Star Wars Black Series Paz Vizsla. This is the Carbonized Graphite edition. Check it out at your local Target. If not, you always find it on Amazon. This was The Raging Geek. Hope you enjoyed this video. Come again soon. Take care. This is the way.
Raging Geek, Retro, all things geek, where geeks can be geeks. Raging Geek, Retro.